Thanks for tuning in to Seriously Podcast. You can find us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Google Play as Seriously Podcast. Please like, rate, review, and subscribe. Let the people know about your new favorite podcast. And guess what? We also have a YouTube channel, so please subscribe to see exclusive behind-the-scenes footage of us with the creators and actors that stop by the studio. Thanks again for tuning in, and enjoy the show.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Seriously Podcast. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Mary.
Before we get into this episode 4 of Giants, we want to remind you guys of some things.
Thanks, y'all. We told you about this in our last We told you about this in our last episode. We're gonna say it again for you kids. For the kids. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, guys, because we're adding new content like interview specials, behind-the-scenes footage, and a whole lot more real soon. So if you don't want to miss out on any of that awesome stuff, make sure you head over to our YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button, okay? Hit it.
Yes. And also mark your calendars, because we will be in D.C. on April 1st for the D.C. Web Fest. Tickets are still available at dcwebfest.org.
Not .com. You will be sent to the wrong place.
So .org, guys. So if you're in D.C., purchase a ticket and watch some web series with us.
This is going to be my first time in D.C., so guys, let us know of any parties as well.
Let us know where the hot spots. Yeah. Let us know where the hot spots are at.
And lastly, Black Web Fest is quickly approaching, and we're hosting the live Twitter party. Black Web Fest will be, it'll take place April 7th and 8th, and the Twitter party with your girls will be on April 7th. So if you're not already, please follow at Black Web Fest and at Seriously Podcast, and join in all the good fun. You know we have no filter, so we're going to say it like it is. But, you know, it's all in good fun, so, you know, don't get offended. We're tweeting all of our questions, comments, and concerns using hashtag BlackWebFest17.
One more time.
I said hashtag BlackWebFest17
yes.
on them. Live on April 7th, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The fun doesn't stop there, because on April 8th, there'll be a day full of screenings and panels at the National Black Theater in Harlem. You can find more information and purchase tickets at blackwebfest.com. This time it's .com.
Okay, so today we're discussing episode 4 titled Trying is Showing Up. This episode focused more on Malachi and Journey, so we don't see much of a day. Now, by now, you should know that Malachi loves a gig. So
a good gig.
He loves a gig. So in this episode, he's doing something no one expected.
We weren't ready. We weren't ready for this.
I was nowhere near ready for what we saw in this episode. But he's making sure these bills get paid. So I guess that's all that matters.
I mean, come on.
Bills gotta get paid.
Journey not doing nothing, so he has to put in work. Literally.
Yes, he does. And we finally get a better understanding of how Journey became the way she is. So without further ado, let's get into episode 4 of Giants.
Let a nigga vibe to the tempo. Just put forges on the benzo. Shorty wanna know, can the friends go? I'm like, it's a one-way ticket. I got the little cane, let me know if you can kick it.
Alright, so we open up with Malachi. He's running the streets, you know, walking around, and he arrives. He arrives at him, who we find out is his cousin's house, his new crib. So now he's looking around like, whoa, this is nice. How much you paying for this? And the cousin just like, too much.
And then he said, like, take a tour. But don't you usually give people a tour?
Yeah, don't you? Oh, let me show you around. I don't know.
Go take a tour.
Go walk around.
Do your thing.
Go walk around. Don't get lost. So he's like, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, jacuzzi tub. Cousin was living it up in this little house, okay?
Yes, like what you do for a living.
We're going to find out in a few. So the cousin offers him a drink, and Mala's like, what you got to drink? He's like, vodka. That's my type of house. That's my type of house.
Cuz know. He know what he like.
So, Mala's like, at 11 a.m., 5 o'clock somewhere. That's everybody's motto. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
He ain't lying, though.
He's not.
He's lying.
So then, Malachi asks, like, what you been up to? Are you still, doing personal training and all that stuff? And Cuz like, nah, I let that go like a few years ago. So Malachi's okay.
When's the last time you seen this cousin of yours?
I guess it's been a minute. Maybe he just moved
To
LA.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So Malachi's like
better than Malachi.
right. Been to LA for like a week. So Malachi, okay, so what you doing now? Like, he trying to get some more info. So, because I'm like hustling, using my God-given talents.
What's that mean?
We're all confused. Malachi, the cousin is a man of very few words, I see.
Clearly.
Okay, so Malachi's like, okay, what type of hustle? Like, give me more.
Explain.
Working. I'm like, this cousin. Sir. What are you hiding? Drug dealer, stripper? Yeah. That's what I was thinking. So, Malachi's like, all right, we family. Like, it's no judgment zone. Like,
it's a judgment zone, but that's what you tell.
That's what you tell to get what you get what you want, and then you decide if you want to judge or not. So,
cousin looking around, just looking under the table.
You look under the table, like, listen. All right, just me and you. So this stays in between me and you. I escort. Mal was like, you what? What's that? Escort what? Like what? So he's like, I escort. Like, you heard me the first time. I escort.
Yeah.
So Mal was laughing like, you playing, man, whatever.
You can't be serious.
The cousin is not laughing.
At all.
This is not a joke.
This is
what
life.
I do. This is my life.
You serious? So you mean like have sex for money? Most of my clients are wealthy white couples where the wife wants to get dicked down by a Mandingo and the husband gets off to watching it. It's kind of like a fetish.
Does the husband ever join?
Hell no, cuz. I don't play that shit.
Had to ask.
Cousin, like, I don't play those games. That's where I draw the line.
I was like, I had to ask. But I was thinking, like, why you ask that, Malachi?
Like, you would judge, please.
Because I feel like with the gay parties, he was like, it's just a party. So who knows what Malachi be thinking? Like, it's just sex.
It's just sex.
It's just sex. Who cares? Let him watch. Let him join. So he asking, like, does it make good money? And Marion, this is the cousin's name. He's like, I do all right. I mean, it's not long term, just for now. So
the bills get paid.
The bills get paid. The lights are on. I got TV, HBO, Stars.
You see how I'm living. Okay.
2-bedroom. I don't think he had a roommate. He got 2. He living large. So Malachi's like, let's say I want to get into this business. How would that work? I'm asking for a friend.
He love a good gig. He does.
He's like, you want to be part of this life.
He tried to warn him.
You do not want to be part of this life. I will tell you now, this is not for you.
Not for you. You're not built for this particular job.
No.
I know you love a good gig.
I know you love it.
And you all about making your money, get these bills paid.
But this is not the route. I'm trying to
family.
warn you.
Nah, you family. I have to. Auntie not gonna feel.
Auntie.
She gonna be like, why you do that?
No, I'm not doing it. So Mal's like, yes. I do. I want to be involved. Like, sign me up.
Put me on.
Put me on. So, cuz, like, all right, I'm making a couple phone calls. Say no more. It's done. So, next scene.
So, Journey, she's back to her regular self. Well, her sad self. She goes to go visit her sister, Candace, who's played by Alicia Renee.
Hey, Alicia.
Y'all remember her from Girl Code, Guy Code,
Ah, I was trying to figure out why she looked familiar. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Alicia.
She goes to her house to borrow her flat iron, and her Candace is like, "Why are you straightening your hair? Like, you never do that." Journey's like, "It's for a guy, I want to look my best." And I'm like, "Sis, he met you with that kinky curl,
right? So
are you trying to say straight hair is best? Like, no, girl. But whatever." So her sister's like, "Well, where did you meet him?" And she says Tinder. Her sister like, "What's that? A club?"
Right? She's like, "What kind of music they play?
Do you live under?"
Like, girl, how you don't know what Tinder is?
Come on.
I can understand you're not being on it, but everybody knows what Tinder
what it is,
girl.
Yes. So Journey's like, no, that's a dating app. Her sister is low-key judging her, but she's like, okay.
Right.
So Journey's like, are you cooking tonight? Her sister's like, yeah, I cook every night. I have a family to feed.
What you thought I do? What you thought?
I'm not like you.
Ooh,
that's what she was low-key saying.
That's exactly what she wanted to say.
And then Journey, she looks uncomfortable. She's like, well, I was just asking because I wanted to see if you needed any help. Her sister's like, I got it. But anyway.
She real short with her.
How's work? I haven't heard you complain about it lately. Shade.
Shade.
You didn't know what
so
shade
dark
was?
In this room.
That's it. And Journey's like, she another one, very few words. It's cool.
It's cool.
Her sister's like, oh, that's it? It's cool?
Did you really think Travis wouldn't tell me?
Tell you what?
That he fired you for not showing up. Yeah, unbelievable. I put my neck out there to help you get this job. I sacrificed my reputation recommending and pushing for you, and you couldn't even try?
I did try. Kate.
No, trying is showing up.
Okay.
Preach.
Okay.
I was low-key mad at Journey at this point.
Why?
Because if I was in her sister's place, I would be upset with her too. Like if I put my reputation on the line for you, and you got fired because you didn't show up.
Yeah,
you didn't tell me.
Look bad, right?
You just went about your life because you didn't give a damn. Like that's what it makes it seem like.
Because she could have came to her sister like, "Oh, I need to tell you, I lost my job."
You borrowing this flat iron though?
She's making sure she get that flat iron, but she could have said like, I just lost my job because X, Y, and Z, mental depression or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't let your sister find out through the grapevine. It's like, that's
and
not
now
a good look.
Now this hiring manager's looking at her sister like,
don't send no recommendation. Don't ever put a recommendation on my desk.
I'm not even gonna ask you if you know somebody that's looking for a job.
No.
But anyway, Journey's like, we've had this conversation so many times. I don't know what to say to you anymore. Like, I physically can't get out of bed some days. It's not like I don't want to. I just feel like I physically cannot move. Her sister's upset. She's like, girl, please.
She said, girl, bye.
I just feel like I physically cannot move.
Girl, please. There are days that I don't feel like getting up. Do you think I like waking up at 3 a.m. to nurse a crying baby? No. I don't. I didn't feel like getting up and going to work or coming home and having to cook. I didn't feel like combing your hair when we were growing up or taking care of you when you were sick. I didn't feel like being a sister and a mom, but I did what I had to do.
It's different, Candace.
And then Journey's like, well, it's different, Candace. It's not the same as wanting to do or not wanting to do something else. Like, I physically cannot do it. She's like, I'm a manic depressive. It's an illness. You know that. And I'm like, oh. Did not know this.
We didn't. Well, we knew.
We knew something was up.
She was. I feel like she always said she was suffering from depression, but she never gave it like the title manic depressive.
Right. So that tells me, she was diagnosed with it. She did seek help for this.
Right.
Kudos to
but I
her
guess
for
she's
that.
like, she's coming to the sister like, why are you acting brand new?
You knew this. You was with me.
This. You knew when you referred me to the job that this could happen.
But her sister just does not believe her. She's just like, please, that's an excuse, whatever. And then, the baby starts crying, so...
they done woke the baby.
Yeah. Journey's like, all right, bye. But she don't leave the house because, girl, where you going?
Where's she can't go home?
She didn't go home, though.
She could have went home.
She could have, but she stood in her sister's house.
Yeah.
She's trying to find her happy place, She's like... Again, she's even worse than she was before. Like, she's on the floor. Yeah. She has to text Malachi. She's like, I really need you right now. Like, can you talk? And I'm thinking he's going to drop everything for her because that's what he usually does. But he was busy.
He was. We'll get to what he was busy doing.
So she goes to this flashback of, one of her really, really bad days.
I feel like that was in episode 2, no?
I kind of feel like it was because she had that same turban on.
And it was like the same.
Was
it like a continuation?
Was it that day that he had asked her to go out with her? Okay. So Malachi's like trying to cheer her up. He reminds her of a time in college, where she shut down the president's office for 3 days because he denied her request for Chick-fil-A.
That's real.
That's passion.
That's passion.
That's real
Chick-fil-A
passion.
would do that to you.
And he's like, you used to be like a firecracker, like with so much passion. Like, what happened to that girl? And she's like, I just became uninspired. Like, things changed when I got that internship in the governor's office. I went in with so much hope and dreams of helping people and changing the world. And I learned that everything in there was just, like, full of broken promises and people selling dreams. So, that put her in a deep depression.
Yeah.
Sad. Why? I don't know. To me, that it wasn't enough, but girl, okay.
Right, I don't understand. I mean, I guess.
Because she had so much passion and she
Yeah.
wanted to help people. She probably went to, the higher-ups and came with all these proposals and whatnot and was shut down every single time.
Right.
That made her sad because she thought she could really, like, make a difference.
Yeah. There we go. That makes sense. All right, so next scene, Malachi arrives at this guy's house.
On the gig, on time.
Early.
He's not playing.
I'm like, Malachi wastes no time. He was like, I want this gig. I'm serious.
Because the last one, Journey messed it up for him.
Yeah, so he's like, no, I need this money today. Like, that cousin worked fast, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so he arrives at the guy's house. He's in a wheelchair, and he's like, "You're early. Come on in." So the husband's like, "Anything to drink?" So Miles like, let me get some water. And the guy said, "Okay, how about vodka?"
Vodka is like
anybody have anything else but vodka in this LA home?
Vodka cheap though.
I can't even get water.
It's affordable.
So
he offers him a drink, but he can't reach the bottle or the glasses, so he has to ask Malachi to come help him.
Right.
And he's like, sorry, this place isn't really optimized for mobile yet. Mm-hmm. They kind of like doing some... Malachi trying to do small talk. You're here to do a job.
That's it.
Get in and get out. Yeah. But he asked, did they just move in?
Right.
And the man said, in this wheelchair, yes, but I've been living here for 3 years.
Right.
Malachi's like, make mine a double. I wasn't expecting none of this. My cousin did not warn me.
I need pour me a drink because I need to feel nice because this is a lot for me to take in right now. So you can see the husband is very unable to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's unable to please his wife.
Yes.
Which is why we are here.
So they're just waiting. Because the wife is taking a long bath.
Yeah. Mama's getting ready.
Mind you, did you notice that he never said her name? He just said either the wife or the missus.
The missus, yeah. She don't got a name.
She don't got no name.
And then when they were sitting waiting for the wife, the husband's like, you look like your picture. The last guy, not so much. Every job he go on, they say, you look like your picture. Because that's the painting lady. It's just not... People don't normally look like their pictures.
I guess not.
I don't know.
Not with these liars out here.
Right. Catfish. So Miles like, all right, let's skip the small talk. How does this work? What's going on? What happens next? So
you just want to get it over with, already.
So I'm like, you go in with the missus, bada bing, bada boom, and then I pay you. I stay out here,
drink some vodka,
and then I pay you, and then you're on your way. So Malachi, you don't watch? He's like, no.
Good for you, Malachi. Get all these questions out.
Did he look disappointed to you?
No. I thought he looked scared.
He was very nervous.
He's like, I'm about to really sell my body. I've done it with paintings.
I've done it with paintings. I've done it with a lot of things, but not like this.
I haven't actually crossed the line.
No, but now I'm here. And then,
because
the cousin has said, next is porn. Right. Because the cousin has said the husband watches, so I guess he just would what'd you do? You watch too?
Where's the limits?
Right. So then they're talking
but
about...
But low-key, the husband did look uncomfortable. He was like, no.
Yeah, the husband hates this.
Yeah. This whole thing is he's uncomfortable with this whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
But he just wants to make his wife
happy. And she is happy.
She wants to be happy.
Oh, yeah. So then they're talking about how Malachi moved from Georgia... And because you had asked that one episode.
Yeah, where you from?
Yeah, where you from? Why'd you move to LA? So we find out Malachi's from Georgia, and then the husband...
Pete. His name is Pete.
Pete. We got a name for the husband. His name is Pete. He was telling Malachi how, he lived in Georgia. No. What?
Her parents are from Georgia.
Her parents are from Georgia.
From
and
that area, Stone Mountain.
They used to
Georgia.
vacation there, and they've been together for 20 years. So Malachi's like, what's your secret? So he's like, communication, honesty, compromise, more compromise.
Everything.
I
don't even know, but it's everything.
But mainly compromise. So then he asked Malachi, are you single? And then he's like, let me give you some advice. If you do get married,
love man or woman, whichever you prefer.
Love doesn't fit in the box, so don't try to fit it in a box. I feel like that's gonna come back later.
Everybody's dropping gems. Lady from the last episode said he was the messenger, and the revival was coming.
Yes. This episode, this series needs to be renamed to Gems.
Now I'm gonna tell you what the name needs to be at the end of our recap.
So then, cue slow jam music.
Yeah.
And the husband's like, that's your cue.
I was like, what? The lady put on her playlist or something? Yes, she was like, send them in.
Slow jams.
Send him in.
She told Pete, when you hear this song, send him in.
I thought it was because you can hear her get out of the bathroom.
Huh?
I heard somebody get out,
really?
In the background.
Oh, no.
So I was just like, oh, okay.
No, the cue is the
music came at the same time.
Pete, when I press play, send them to the back.
Wow.
Yes.
So we go to Journey. She still ain't leave her sister's house.
No, she's still there.
She's on her sister's couch now, laying down. She's very sad. She texts Tall Caramel. She's like, I haven't heard from you all day. Call me when you get this. Miss you.
Miss you.
That seems like that was like late afternoon that she sent that. But no answer.
I know, but I'm like, here we go. This is when it starts.
Yeah.
We told Carmel was up to something, and here he go missing.
He didn't do the fade away.
Ghosting on her.
Ghost.
He did not even give her the satisfaction of fading. He went ghost, Casper on them.
After she done gave you a ride?
Yeah, she gave you a ride.
She dropped her
He
friend.
said thank you and flew out.
She dropped her best friend for this guy.
But we don't know. Maybe
Okay.
maybe he's in a family emergency. We don't know yet.
He's in a meeting.
Another
business trip.
meeting.
Maybe he's on a plane.
Yes.
We don't know.
Airplane mode. Yeah.
Airplane. Yeah.
Okay.
Malachi walks in to his appointment with this
His
lady.
appointment.
The missus is ready for the D because she starts to unroll.
When I say mama is ready,
she was ready. So he's like,
lingerie.
okay, it starts.
But she eyeing him up and down. They're
Eyeing
communicating
him.
with the eyes. Like when I look at you, he dropped his pants. Like
When he dropped his pants, she was looking like, wait a minute, they didn't tell me about. Give me a minute. Whew. Whew. Okay, I'm ready. But I wasn't ready.
This was not in your picture.
Yes.
She was not ready.
She's like, I know you was working with all of that, but okay. Come on over.
Come on.
So then we briefly go back to Journey. Mama fell asleep on the couch. I guess she never got a chance to do her hair.
No.
Because Tall Caramel never responded.
No, she was like, I'm not putting this heat damage to it unless you text me back.
So her sister comes by and, she puts the blanket over her and she closes her phone, still taking care of her.
Yeah.
Still,
oh, yeah.
Never gonna stop.
She said she don't feel like, but she's always going to be that mother figure to her.
Mm-hmm. Then we go to Malachi and the missus. They getting it in.
Okay. But wait, before he was like kissing her and she was like, no, we don't kiss on the neck. Give me that mouth. What that mouth do?
But he was kind of backing up like, Grandma.
He said, Grandma.
I don't want this.
This is not what I signed up for. Ma'am.
They didn't tell me mouth. They didn't tell me nothing
They didn't
about
tell
no
me
mouth.
So Mal rocks her world.
Put in work.
Put in that work.
Sweating. The boy put in work.
The boy put in work. Yes.
He left her dazed.
She said, woo. Woo. Had her reevaluating life.
She said, should I divorce my husband? I know he's in a wheelchair,
I know,
but
the way he just, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh my
Malachi
God.
got his money.
Yeah,
put
he
it in
count
the
his
back
money,
pocket.
back pocket.
He
and
said,
was
job
out.
done.
Job done.
That's it.
He was out, yes. So Malachi's walking the streets at night, and always. So these two guys roll up on him like, "Give me your stuff," and Malachi's like, "What? Like, what are you talking about right now?" So then they're like, "Give me your stuff. Like, what you thought? Give it to me."
Well, I didn't understand. Last time he was just chilling at night, and he got like attacked by his friend.
Oh yeah.
He didn't have headphones or nothing. This time you walking around with headphones.
Yes.
Zoned out to the world. Are you crazy?
He's not aware of his surroundings. Like, come on. And one of the guys pull out his gun and tells the homie scope him out. So the guy's like taking his headphones, and he's like, "Oh, you got that gold one? You got money." So
were they Beats though?
I don't know. But little do he know, Malachi's about to sell those on eBay. Malachi needs the money.
Poor Malachi.
So I'm just like, leave this boy alone. So then he takes his backpack, and the gunman is like, pockets, like, run your pockets. So Mal empty out his front pockets, and he's like, that's all I got. So the guy's like, the back pockets too. Like, what you thought?
I said, that's all I got.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
That's it. So Mal is like, so the friend rolls up to check, and Mal is not going down without a fight. He's like, get off of me. That's all I got.
He just put in work for that money.
This is not just any type of money.
He's not about to give that away.
I did all that for free?
for free?
No.
My thing was they doing a lot of talking as if they got all the time in the night to be robbing somebody.
Yes.
Like you gotta go. Like you don't know if this person might start screaming.
You cannot be having a conversation like I said. Your back pockets. What are those Levi's? Those always have 4 pockets.
Let's do a 360. Let me see the sides.
No.
They got a lot of time to be chatting.
Like let's go. So Mal is like, he pushes the guy off him, and then the guy aims a gun at his face, and he's like, "You really think we playing? Run those back pockets." So Mal's like, "That's it. I ain't got nothing else." Like he's getting fucked.
I'm gonna break your fucking face. Nigga. Don't play with me. I said back pockets, bruh. Run them.
That's it. I ain't got shit else, man.
Hear this nigga, Dre? Shit, man. You wanna die, bruh.
Finish motherfucker, man. For real, I ain't got time for this shit.
The backpack and the headphones wasn't enough.
No,
they doing a lot of talking though.
They must have known he put in some work and had that money. They must have known. They smelt it. So the guy grips the gun, and then the episode ends. So let's get into the questions, comments, and concerns.
So I'm about to put a bag on him. Told Scooty call him back. Make sure you got the cash on him. If not, nigga laugh on him. Fool. What you talking about? I just watch and observe. I don't talk a lot. Talk shit and I'ma catch you.
As always, guys, remember you can be a part of the conversation too. So send us your QCCs and we'll read them on the show and give y'all our thoughts. Email us at seriouslypodcast@gmail.com or DM, comment, or tweet us at seriouslypodcast.
So we was, scrolling through the YouTube comments.
People go in.
Yeah, people go in. I love it.
I got feelings and I love it.
Yes. So She Beauty One says the sex scene was disgusting. LOL.
Oh, damn, girl.
And I would have been like, Ninja, you're gonna have to shoot me. I just worked too hard for this money. Malachi worked too hard for that money.
He works too hard for all his money.
All his money. None of his money comes easy.
None of it.
So this girl is like, no, you're gonna have to shoot me. I'm not giving you what I just had to do.
I ain't finna die for this money though.
I know.
What is she talking about?
I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't know what she's talking. I ain't finna die for this.
But
chill.
She is though.
But I'm not about to give it up so
right,
quickly.
So how you gonna do? So I guess Malachi was right. He waited to like the very last second. Like, let me see how long. He should put it in his shoe.
Always put it in your sock.
If you walking around with all that money, put it in your shoe.
And you got on headphones, fancy looking headphones. Not sure if it's Beats, but it's fancy looking headphones.
And the next comment I had from Jahori. Malachi irks me with his stupid behavior. Why are you walking around at night with headphones on? Pay attention. Which is what we've been saying.
Malachi's just a free spirit. He don't think about things
and
like that.
And my grandma tells me that all the time. She gets so mad if I walk in the house with headphones in. She's like, you walking around with those headphones?
Really?
Yeah. Because you're not aware of your surroundings. So you listening, you jamming, and somebody can just roll up on you.
Somebody
just
can.
like Malachi.
We're lucky out here. Because I haven't experienced that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't nobody rolled up on me, but I only keep one headphone in if I'm walking.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
At night, yeah, I can't do that. Do you find any?
One that really stood out to me was by Sugenic. She says, Journey's sister definitely represents that older generation, not being able to listen to or accept things like depression or other mental/emotional issues. #tough love. #thug it out. Okay. Man, I hope old boy from Tinder is a real #real one, because that would destroy her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I said that previously, like if Tall Caramel do something to her, it's going to bring her down.
Yeah, because that was like... Okay, so I had to do some research on manic depression.
Yes,
because
I didn't WebMD. WebMD.
I wasn't going to WebMD because it would probably tell me that she gonna die soon.
Right.
So I just Googled. Google is my friend.
Okay.
Manic depression, and that's another term for bipolar disorder. So that's what it is. And on PsychCentral.com, people who suffer from manic depression feel overly happy and excited or confident.
Okay.
And then they feel extremely irritable, aggressive, and wired. And they make poor decisions with money, relationships, and gambling. And they engage in risky behavior. So that explained a lot because she does go through some extreme ups and downs, like very intense.
Even when Malachi mentioned her in college, like, oh, you were really intense. You were, really, what's the word he said?
He said she was a firecracker.
Firecracker. So
she was passion.
Yes, passion. So now she's like really down. So it's just like the levels.
Yeah.
Extreme.
So, yeah, because even in this episode, Mama was just sad.
Yeah.
She was just sad.
Yeah. But in the previous episode, she was
so happy.
Yeah, because she had her boo.
Yeah.
Now he gone.
He's gone. Okay? He's not gone, but he's gone. Okay?
Very true. And then as far as her sister, it's like, girl, she kind of like dismisses the...
Right. And there are a lot of
depression.
people, I mean, like, I'm low-key like that too,
Mm-hmm.
where a part of me just felt like she was making excuses.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I don't really understand it, so I would have to do more research.
Yeah, but you did.
I did.
Yeah.
I did some research, and some people were saying that, depression is not an excuse. One person said, Sarah Smile on YouTube, she said, depression is not, quote unquote, an excuse. It's a living hell, a prison. You want to escape, but you're given a life sentence. It is being dead without dying. Like, to me, it reminded me of Get Out, like in The Sunken Place.
Oh, yes.
Like, she said, like, every motivation to move, be active, to be normal doesn't exist. So you just cope the best way you can.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad to see a show that tackles the severity of it.
Yeah,
this
show really does tackle it really well.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you go through all the motions because you're like, is she really this? And once you get to know her, you see, okay, yeah, this is a sickness.
Yeah. And I like that it's showing that in the African American community.
Yes.
I like that it's...
Communicate. I like it.
And I like that they're tackling that on this show because, in the African American community, like Journey's older sister, a lot of people just don't believe in stuff like that.
Exactly.
I don't want, not stuff like that, but like mental
illness,
health, mental illness, like,
right.
It's just, they don't accept it for what it is.
Exactly. And then one last thing I want to say about Journey. I feel like, she accepts that she's a manic depressive, she knows that and whatever. And she knows, like, how much it's affecting her life. But what does it take for her to realize that she needs professional help? Like, she can't just always rely on Malachi to tell her it's going to be okay or we're going to get through this. Like,
that's because her therapy.
Saw in this episode, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? You can't rely on Malachi because he was taking care of some own things at that time. So, Journey, you need to... I feel like she really needs professional help.
Yeah, she does. I mean, if she knows that she's a manic depressive, that means she's been diagnosed by someone, right?
But she needs to see someone on a weekly basis.
Someone commented, like, she needs to find affordable therapy.
Yeah.
And, like, talk to someone about her problems because she's going through so many ups and downs. Mm-hmm. You just never know what's going to go on with her.
And I don't think she's taking, like, medication for it.
Probably
like
not.
That. All right, so the next comment I have is from Lil Mark-K1. Malachi is too good for a regular 9-to-5, where all he has to do is punch in and work. Instead, he takes on all these gigs to get money, modeling, delivering cupcakes, now delivering penis. Facepalm. Bruh, just clock in. It's okay. You'll have stability, direct deposit, 401k, insurance, and benefits. Oh, and his dignity, because he threw that out the window with that sex scene. Life could be so much simpler. What is wrong with this generation? Lil Mark, you ain't never lie.
You ain't never lie. But to counter that, someone did say Yaulin Morale. She said sometimes a 9-to-5 isn't for everyone. LOL. Mm-hmm. It's the point where at least he has all this flexibility to do other things and he's still trying to figure out what he wants to do. Mm-hmm. It sucks that all these gigs he's getting are ridiculous, but the struggle is real. Maybe he doesn't want to go through the process of getting interviewed and being rejected. It takes a toll after a while, so he'd rather do otherwise. But escorting, that's too much. Too much.
Like, Malachi, you crossed the line with this.
He is. I feel like next is porn and then maybe gay porn. Because I remember in True Life, there was an episode where a straight guy was doing gay porn. He said, because that pays more.
That's crazy. And Malachi, if, like, how the check look,
How much? How much more?
How much? I mean,
I feel like he would do it. Come on. It's a party.
It's a party.
I'm like, what?
Yeah,
it's just porn.
It's just porn. It's just a job. I feel like he would say. But I think Malachi, just like Journey, they need to find their passion.
Yeah.
Because, yes, you don't want to work a 9 to 5, but what do you want to do? You don't. There's a million things you could do. Like, I'm pretty sure doing little gigs is not his passion.
No,
what
definitely not.
What is it you want to do? What?
I want to know what made him decide to just drop that job.
Yeah.
Like, what was it?
Right.
What was it that he was like, this is not what I want to do. I'd rather be doing such and such. But what is that?
Yeah.
Such and such.
Yeah. He does need to find what he wants to do and get something stable. Because it's not the life you want to live.
No, boo. This can't be the life that you want to live. Last funny comment is by SMBX. He says, so I thought Malachi was gay. Am I the only one? And you always hide your money in your socks. Always.
Yes. Malachi being gay? I don't think he's gay.
Sure.
You think he's gay?
You
think he's gay? I don't know.
Gay.
I don't think he's gay. I think he goes with the flow.
Yeah, he's free.
He's free.
I don't know. Some people identify as gay, straight, bisexual, others queer, others say no term or no labels. I don't know. Maybe he's one of those. There's no label.
Like no label. I feel like that's him. I wouldn't say like he's a gay man, but I do think he's not for labeling.
No labels. That's what he is.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Right. And then the last comment
Only label he has is broke. He's broke. And has a lot of problems. Only label he goes by is broke. Because he has...
Can't win.
He can't win and broke.
Yeah. The last comment I have is from Blue Drop 5. Can someone please tell me where James Bland be finding all these fine black men in LA to be on his show? He should just change the title to Chocolate. He said even the robbers were fine. I said, yeah, those are some cute robbers. Okay, well, I feel like all the men on the show are good looking, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, they're all good looking.
Okay. Seem a little different, but it's fine. So yeah, I want to know about that too.
The cousin was good looking too.
The cousin was good looking. Tall Caramel, James, Sean,
Tall Caramel's good looking.
Yeah, that's why I need Tall Caramel to come back.
Come back.
I want to see you in episode 5, Tall Caramel.
And 6. Don't stop at 3 now.
Right. Let's finish it out.
We're going to start the season. Finish
it. Finish what you started, Tall Caramel.
Oh, yeah. So we were talking about titles.
Yeah. Well, she said she want to change the title to Chocolates.
She want to change the title to Chocolate. It should be called Malachi Can't Win because that's the theme that I see, girl.
Every episode.
Every episode from his roommate who can't get it together and can't help out, but got a lot to say.
Yeah. Can't win.
To these little gigs that he's doing, and she ruined the last one.
Yeah, she did.
The first one, he went off on the painter. So he just can't win. And this one, he got robbed.
Got his car towed. Don't forget about the car.
The car towed. He couldn't even finish the cupcake deliveries.
Car towed. Can't pay rent.
Going off about Black Lives Matter. Getting robbed. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Nobody's winning. Especially Malachi. Yeah. And
he puts in the most work.
He does the most. He helps his friends the most. He puts in the most work, and
he sacrifices the most. His body, his soul.
The next is gonna be the house. House.
Come on.
His car. His soul. Everything. You're right.
His body, his soul, his mind.
You're right. All right. So yeah, that was episode 4. Next week we'll be back with episode 5. If you're enjoying the show, please rate us on iTunes, follow us on SoundCloud, and hit those like buttons on there too. Thanks guys so much for listening.
Thanks guys. Bye.
Bye.
Work, I'll work.